Hello everybody, welcome back to Trüberbrook. Yes, right, it is, oh, already my phone has started. What are you complaining about? Oh, mobile live dashboard. No one wants to control the dashboard with their phone. Well, certainly I don't anyway. Yeah, welcome back to Tuesday. Sorry I had to miss Thursday. It's just, things a little busy around the house lately, and it doesn't take a lot to throw me completely off schedule. But we're back here today, and we're only a couple of minutes short of 5 hours into this game, which is weird because I think GOG is telling me that I played about 7 hours. What the hell was I doing for the other two? I have no idea. Anyway, right, we're back, and oh yeah, we're all glowy. Now I was thinking about this just as soon as we finished the last stream. We've got we are wandering around looking for something to do, essentially. So I thought there is that place in the woods, the sort of the, I don't know, the mad scientist theory bloke who we stole something from and then did nothing with. So I'm wondering if where would he count as? That's the swamp. That's where we are. That's up there. I guess it's there and back again? Can we even go there again, surely? Oh no, it was... Oh god, what am I talking about? It's left of where we were. Yep. I knew it was a left. So it doesn't count as anywhere down here. Okay, we'll just go here again. Alright, anyway. that was the town, in case you forgot what it looked like. Yeah, so I was just thinking, let's go back to the tree and see what, if anything, we can do around there. Maybe talk to him some more, something like that. Maybe he'll think we're an alien because we're glowing. I don't know. I can't honestly... Oh, no, okay, this just leads to here. So how the hell do we get to where he was? Can we at all? Would that be a bugger if not? But, I mean, it kind of makes things easier, I guess. Yeah, they're all red X's, so I'm not missing anything, am I? Let's just check places are where I think they are. Oh no, this is the tree. Okay, I thought this was up at the. I thought that image was the. What do they call it? You know, the little the cart thingy. Anyway, okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. I thought the place above the town. For some reason.
Look who we've got here.
I see you're making good use of those boots.
These boots are made for walking. Thanks again.
My pleasure.
You're looking a bit pale, if I may say so. Here, have one of these. They always work for me.
Ooh.
Vitamin pills?
Si,
Vitamins.
claro. They get the juices flowing and make you look gorgeous.
Ooh.
All based on herbal essences.
Thanks.
Like shampoo.
I have to be going.
See you later.
Right, okay. So that cures our glow. And vitamins should make us stronger to win the trophy? Oh, of course, because I forgot. I completely forgot. We're picking up all these items to fix the machine. So, okay, well, let's just take a quick journey back there anyway, see if we can get that trophy. We might as well. And we'll just rule these things out one at a time as we go. So, potentially we need to come back there. No, let's talk to him maybe. Hello? Ah, here we are. Use the machine. What was I clicking on before? I don't know.
Step right up! Step right up! Mister! Wanna test your strength again?
Damn straight.
Why not?
Oh,
Right, alright. That was, not so bad.
okay.
Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Right, okay. We could interact with it with the cog, so vitamins. I'd just like to point out, unless they're steroids, like some kind of super
Wanna
steroids,
test your strength again?
I don't know as if they're going
Why
to
not?
happen. They're going to work that quickly. It's whatever. Somehow miraculous.
Wow, Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think we have a new champion. Congratulations. Here, this is your prize.
A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
This one's a real beauty.
Thanks.
Okay. I'm really going to have to refresh my memory. What is it we're looking for, and is this trophy of any good right now? Or is it going to help us collect something else? You'd think after sort of, Oh. Frames are dropping slightly. Meh. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I think after, a couple of hours of playing, I'd at least remember what the hell is going on, but I cannot. Okay. Yeah. Hang on. Interact there.
I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory. Now, the quantum discriminator emits a coherent Tetrian beam into the portal.
Projecting a
Tetrian.
metaphasing trajectory matrix.
Precisely. Then the projected tachyon pulses allow us to modulate the frequency in such a fashion that
The portal synchronizes with the exact temporal quantum coordinates. A rift in space-time.
Exactly.
Of course.
This is sensational.
I thought you'd like it.
Okay. Let's see what these bits are here. Doesn't actually tell me. What the hell could I use that trophy for again? Well, I can't even remember what. Hang on.
How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
Status of the discriminator.
About the quantum discriminator.
Yes?
I totally lost track. What was
Yes,
it I was
yeah.
looking for again?
Refresh me.
Take a look at these plans, will you?
Oh, they don't.
We need a power
right,
source
okay.
as strong as possible.
Right.
If this was my dimension, I'd recommend using one of those handy 90,000 volt batteries. I'm afraid that's not an option.
Whew. That's a lot of juice we're needing.
We do need a particle accelerator as well. Has to be small enough to
course.
fit in there.
A brown tube, maybe. From a TV set.
Right, yes, we need a
Good
tool
work.
to take that apart, that's it.
I just had an idea.
An interface to control the device. Get creative on that. A keyboard, buttons, any kind of interface.
I understand.
Right.
And a really potent coolant. It's going to burst if you can't keep the temperature low.
What do you have in mind?
Water won't do. Think of something.
Okay, I'll be back soon.
So he doesn't have anything in mind. Okay, fair enough. Think of something. Just seeing if we can cog any of these. No, okay. Nope. Nope. And no. Okay, alright. No. Okay, so we've got a lead trophy. Is that going to help us? Maybe that'll help us pick up the thing in the swamp without going green? Maybe that's what that is, right? It's always worth a check. Why not? We'll go for the nearest exit, which will be here. Oh, is this going to... Oh, damn it. You're the only exit that doesn't actually take us where we... Right, because this is where I thought that other exit was going to take us. But he's going to say
I'm
we
not
can't
going to
it.
use this thing again.
No, okay. Well, let's go. So, do we need anything up here? We've got these boxes and we can't open them. I think we're looking for another key, aren't we?
Lock.
Yeah. Oh, he said locked. I didn't mean to unclick it.
If I return to the portal empty-handed, no, not an option.
Oh, okay. What did the cog say? Oh no. Okay, we've already done it. Right. Okay. So I've got to go back to the other side of town just to get the travel option. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. So we'll. He wants to warm up. Don't know how that's going to be achieved exactly. Got a bucket up there, which I still haven't done anything with. Call the crows, why not? seems so weird. I can't think of any benefit to doing that. Because you would think they would already do their job, I guess, you know, if they were needed to be there. Right, okay, whatever. Not the tree, the swamp. Here we are. I mean, granted, the tree being on the left does answer all the questions. Oh yeah, see, hopefully it's because we got this thing over here as well. Hopefully at some point we're going to get the damn key. I don't know how though. Oh yeah, we got something to do with stuff over here that we can't use. Oh. Okay. So no, not that then. We possibly want the trophy for.
Good idea, Hans, but that doesn't work at all.
But this one's locked as well.
Locked.
How could we need a lead trophy for? It's probably... It may be annoyingly sort of one of those things that will come in handy much later.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh. Oh, right, yeah, okay. We've done both of these things, neither of which help, I don't think. I wonder if calling the crows is just one of those things you can do in lots of places for fun, but is only really helpful in one place.
I can't reach them from here.
Use the damn boat. I mean...
Ahoy.
I don't really think that's rocket science, is it? Okay. Okay, well, we're wandering around in circles again, so let's just go back to here, where we thought there might be something interesting. The Ballad of Heinz and Trude. That was it. So it doesn't matter what we whistle. Interesting. Okay, because I'm sure before we had the second option, which I can't remember exactly what it's called. Or did I inadvertently pick the same one again? I don't know. Anyway, let's just scope around the place again. I always wanted a treehouse as a kid. There's no way there were any trees big enough to support any kind of structure where I grew up. Relatively new.
A shopping list. Rations, canned meals, tinfoil, magazines.
Okay.
I'd rather not sniff around. Self-defense.
Plans, are they?
Detailed blueprints for a bunker layout. Odd.
The bunker being the complete opposite of where we are now. Oh.
This light bulb is wind-powered. 100% clean energy.
A squirrel. Nothing going on outside again. Guess we could talk to him some more, see what he says.
Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
Very funny.
Ever heard the term Saturn?
Ever heard the term Saturn portal?
Of course. In theory, the Saturn portal describes a kind of interdimensional opening. A gate to the stars, like a crossroads or a junction in space-time.
That sounds familiar.
Okay.
What do you know about the Millennium Cooperative?
I know they're a bunch of powerful people. A secret society, like the Freemasons or the Illuminati. They are directing from the shadows, globally, playing governments like puppets on strings. They surely build something fishy up there in the mountains. I always knew it.
Down to the deepest depths of the rabbit hole. So why are you...
So why are you living
alone?
out here on your own?
The government obviously believes that I'm a threat, so they declared me insane and put me in the sanitarium. Back in the days when it used to be a real sanitarium, before the cooperative took over. When things went down the drain, I realized that people like me have no place in a society like this. People like me have to disappear, go undercover. We have to resist until our day comes.
Okay. We just answered him that one. That is literally the response to that one, wasn't it?
I think I've heard enough.
Okay.
Nice talking to you.
I don't want to
Feel
mock him in
free
the
to
other ways.
visit me anytime. We can go into all the details.
There's something... No. Okay.
What's with your squirrel?
That's Drowsy. He's me friend, sleepy fella.
There really isn't a lot to do up
The
here.
landscape vaguely reminds me of home.
Okay. Back out. I feel like there's more to do at the sanitarium. It's almost like there must be, because... Oh, okay. That was a bit strange. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Right, yeah, we did catch that, okay. Yeah, it's almost like it must... I feel like there must be something to do there, because what was the point of going into the office? Because I'm pretty sure we didn't do anything in there. We went in there before and there was nothing to do. It was literally just an additional room, which seems kind of a waste of time, really. Double check there's nothing else going on here. Because the... What was it that stood out before? Was that the dustbin lid? No, I can't see anything standing out. Okay. Right, off up to the sanitarium then, I might as well. Give it a go. See what's up there. I just can't for the life of me think what we need this trophy for.
No way I'm ever going back in there again.
Okay, sure. Can't open that again. Sanatorium Paradiso. So yeah, there's that up there. We don't need that because we're not going in there ever again, apparently.
I'm not so sure about that.
Right, so the only place we can go is back up here. Okay, let's go have a look. So, exactly, so we've come back here, we've opened it up, and I don't know why. Ooh. My internet is struggling today. Is it my internet or my computer? I don't know. Things look a bit choppy, I apologise. Oh, Jesus. I was like, what the fuck? But it's just names just appearing all over the place. I believe these are backer names, as well as in all the other places we get names.
Ghastly.
Okay. Super elf cards, okay. Eternal recurrence. Deja vu all over again, yes. Wow. So, I guess maybe this place could literally just be... could they have designed this entire room purely for the purpose of backer names? Okay, that's the one that interviewed us. We haven't seen her. I don't think we've seen him, have we? Or is he the one sat on the chair outside the office previously? Either way, this whole place seems to do absolutely nothing. I mean, we can interact with that for seemingly no reason. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, when you've told him to do something, there's no point scouting around because nothing else will show up until he's finished. Kinda strange. No, okay. That there. Oh well, let's went out of here again, I guess. Yep, it's just a chair. Okay. Back to town, might as well. Talk to some people. We need tools. Where are we going to get tools from that allow us to... Oh yeah, because there was also Yeah, that's it, because we get into the basement now as well, but we can't see, can we? Because we haven't got a torch or light of any description, despite the fact that we were glowing. That's the frustrating bit. So we need something along those lines? Does he want a trophy? Do any of these people want a trophy tray for something else? Arr. Having to your legs, sail if you're scared of water. No,
I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care.
See who we can talk to about what.
Baron,
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine.
Oh yeah, he knows of Lazarus Taft. Enjoying the
Are you
festivities?
enjoying the festivities?
Yes, take a look around. All these lights, the beautiful music. This is my Trüberbrook, in all its splendor and glory.
Good.
I need to be on my way.
Nice
Until
to know.
next time, Mr. Tannhauser.
So what is this guy waiting for again? Something about temperature. Oh, looked like he had a limp there.
Patience, just a moment, pal. I just need a moment to reach operational temperature.
Right, so it's him. He's warming up, essentially. Can we shoot things yet?
Out of competition.
No.
It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Yeah, that's fine. Shoot some kids. No, that's not right.
The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. The real thing is just gross.
I don't understand. How can you call it gross? It's just sugar. What is it? What is that? How? Hang on. Can we stop him there? Right, yeah, okay, cool. But nothing else going on here. Maybe Trude will do something? Say something? I don't know. Wow. I'm getting lots of warnings today about my bit rates, whatever.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
We can ask her something,
I would like
guess.
to ask you something.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, no, we asked her about it before.
Never mind.
Goodbye.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tannhauser.
No. Yeah, we got all of these here. And we have to look at all of them just in case one of them rings a bell, surely.
Look at all these beautiful people.
Pretzel eating contest. Oh, is that more backers? Jesus. How many
Must be
people
some kind of ancestral gallery.
back to this game? I'm really struggling to think what we need this trophy for. No, we've already talked about the food. That's a nothing apparently. Yeah, he says he's
There's
got
a brown tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator. I can't open it without the right tool.
What is the right tool? Just smash it. Did I miss
I can
something
hardly
here? Is
see a
there
thing.
a light switch I somehow missed or something? I'm just getting real close. I can actually see the stairs vaguely. Perhaps if I pull my curtain too. There we go. Get the daylight off my screen, be helpful. No. So we know it's not the glowing thing because we were glowing before and it didn't help. Where? What and why and how and when? Oh, hello! You made it to a stream, yay! Welcome, how you doing? How's your day? You've currently caught us at the middle of nowhere because spoilers, I guess. We took some vitamin pills that we got from the the hiking lady because we found her somewhere else, and we were able to win a trophy off the strength machine. But I don't know what I'm using this trophy for. Oh, actually stand up on the stage. I didn't know that. Because I'm talking to everybody as far as I can tell. Don't know what I need. It's a leaden trophy. So you're like, right, okay, there's lead. That's fair. But that's not helpful. Not in the slightest. We've been back to speak to the guy in the tree. He's got nothing new to say. Guess there's the lady out here. We've been back to the little swamp island. I don't know. It's all just not a lot going up. We went up to the sanitarium or sanatorium, however you want to, whichever one's correct. And there was nothing going on there. Nothing going on up there at all. I don't know. I'm talking to everybody. Nothing seems to be changing.
Good evening.
Oh, she called us sweetheart.
I'll
Goodbye.
be leaving then.
He still wants to use the rubber.
It's much
ring
too cold
here.
to go for a swim right now.
That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Got a tree. We can call the crows to again? I don't know. Off out at 12, that's fair enough. Well, I don't know. Ooh. Is that the game? Oh, it's a Voozle. Hello. Jesus, sorry. I'm really got to check my feed more often. Thank you for the host, a Voozle. Welcome. Oh, good. The game shows up. Jesus, if I click out of the screen. Hang on, where are we? See if I can get my commands correct. No, that's not how you spell that. Voozle _ I believe is correct. Make sure I spell that right. There we go. As recommended by moi. There we go. Yeah, thanks a lot if you are here. If not, it might be an auto host. I don't know, but either way, yeah, it might be good for the thing in the hotel. But we haven't found anything that specifies it needs lead. Just that we need a power source. We need an input. We need a particle accelerator. That's coming from the TV. If we can get into that with the right tool. Apparently a lead trophy to smash it open is not the right tool. And there was something else, but nothing specifies lead. I assume it might be good for, say, like power sources or something, but it just, I don't know. I don't know.
I've already made an entry on this.
Oh, okay. We've already done that, apparently.
Beverly, it is widely known that Corvidae are quite sociable and intelligent beings. I recently became acquainted with no less than a swarm of these impressive singing birds. Sometimes, I wish I could be like them. If I could just fly south with them.
Oh, yes, of course.
I wonder if they would accept me as one of their own.
And we had the whole conversation about crows flying south. Okay, yes. Oh, lamppost? Just click it, why not? I have no idea what to do at the moment. Nothing seems to be happening. Oh. Oh! A light source! That's an odd thing to do, but we got it right. Okay, we have a lead. Now we have a light source. We can get into the basement. Well, we could get into it, but we can potentially follow the stairs, and that might lead us somewhere. And progress ensues. Right, back to town. So yeah, I decided to stream a little bit earlier today, just because I've got a couple of bits to do this afternoon, and also they're expecting the temperature to ramp up, so I don't want to be dying whilst doing this. Oh yeah, I apologise if stream is lagging at all. I'm getting all sorts of warnings telling me that the frames are everywhere, and I don't completely understand why. Nothing should have changed, but I'm going to assume it's just my computer.
I can hardly see a thing.
There we
Light
go.
the way, my friends.
It did it automatically. Okay, cool. Now, the stories would have you believe there's nothing but alcohol down here. But, let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. These stairs look like I built them. the hell? Yeah, that's... oh my god. Oh, right, here we are. Okay. What is this? Look at it first, why not?
Trüberbrook's finest dry yeast.
Dry yeast? Sure, we'll take it. What do we need dry yeast for?
Trüberlager Pilsen beer. Export. For the snout around the world.
Oh, hang on. Another one of these. Oh, so do we need 2 bin lids to act like stilts of some description? Not stilts. I don't mean that. Like wading things. You know, a bit like snowshoes, but on water. Hello!
How am I to synthesize alcohol with this?
I have no idea. That's no problem, don't worry. Have a good, just popping in. Sleep is always 10 out of 10 on Tuesday, that's fair. Well, take care, rest up, and I'll see you again another day. Don't worry about it. But thank you for popping in. It's always good to see you. So...
How am I to synthesize alcohol with this?
Well, it's a still. You don't synthesize alcohol, you just... I don't know. Right, okay, so that's the plan. We're synthesizing alcohol here, apparently. Don't understand why. Oh, hang on. Notice.
It's a recipe for Bolzenschuss Schnapps. Top secret. Let's see. Fruit. Add malt. Add yeast. Season with a pinch of slumber morale. Dead simple.
Okay. Well, we got the yeast and the... We know how to get the slumber moral. Azimuth will be here. That's fair, don't worry. I appreciate these things do not always go as planned. But thanks for letting them know. I appreciate it. Right. Malt? Malt. Where the hell do we get malt from? Oh, I don't know. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on, hang on. No, downwards, down. Didn't see these in the dark, but here they are. What's this? Malt, hopefully.
Malt?
Yes! Hey, Avoozle, welcome. Yes, there it is. I know, I've sometimes been sat there watching a stream, and about an hour and a half later it's like, oh, but did you know this person's online? It's like, yes! Funnily enough, I did, because I'm watching them. I've even, actually more often lately, I've actually been getting notifications twice. So sometimes it'll tell me someone's on, and then it'll tell me they're on as they're going away, like when they're hosting or something like that. That's very weird. Don't know why it would do that, but that's, you know, come on. Let's just go that way. Yeah, that's an odd thing to be doing. But, yeah, Twitch be twitchy, I guess. Right, let's go get this these slumber morals, as I believe we probably can now. We'll keep going from there. Yep, going up that way does not help us. This way. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh yes, yeah, that did I actually click that? I did, yes, good. Yeah. Hello, Azimuth, welcome. Sorry. How's your day?
I can probably walk on water with this.
Or you could just boat on water. For God's sakes. I don't get it. I don't. That's a puzzle for the sake of it. That's just silly. Don't think that's how that works. Whatever.
It is a well-known fact that some mushrooms are held in high regard all over the world for their hallucinogenic effects. As a means of cleansing, to gain insight either metaphysically or mystically, or to make contact with the gods, even the cosmos itself. Trüberbrook seems to be no exception, where people have been secretly worshipping the slumber morel for centuries.
Oh, nice. Okay. Grab some. Oh yeah. See, he looked like he picked. Oh, he must have taken off his shoes or whatever. So, where I thought he picked up something, he didn't. He just took something off. There's nothing else here. Wow. Okay. Didn't get the notification, so I'm late. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's we were just saying it happens all the time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, sorry. Just finish my thought because it's going to bug me if I don't. Well, a little bit earlier today because I've got things to do this afternoon. They're going to say the temperature's going up, as well as you know, I've got some stuff to do, and I'd rather not. I want to try and fit lunch in between. That's all. How did he get to the middle? Right, we well, we won the strength contest with the aid of some vitamins. We found that we went back to the tree with the crazy guy in it, or the, you know, if you want to call him crazy. And she was just stood there, so she gave us some vitamins. The vitamins helped us win the strength contest, which gave us the it gave us a leaden trophy. I still don't know what I'm using that for, but then we, at the other side of here, like where we normally catch the boat, there's a lamppost. We kicked the lamppost for some reason. I just interacted with it. He kicked it, and that meant that the light turned off, and we caught some fireflies in a jar. That allowed us to go into the basement we couldn't go into before because they lit the way. At the bottom is a still that we're trying to create a recipe for which we need slumber moral, malt, yeast, which we have all of those, and oh damn it, what was the fourth thing? I can't remember. There's something else and I'm not sure. I don't think we have it, but as well as another dustbin lid. So we then used the wellies and the dustbin lid to walk across the water, and that got us the slumber moral. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. But let's
Ahoy.
Oh jeez, my memory. Fruit! That was it, thank you, yes. Yeah, oh well, we have fruit. I'm pretty sure we picked up a pear before. So, so that should be it. We should have enough. Yeah, so, right, okay, so that, theoretically, we can now go and distill the beer for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what we need that for, unless the guitarist wants it. You know, he wants his temperature changed, i.e. warming up with a bit of a drink. Also, he looks a bit of a hippie. I bet mushroom brew is probably his thing. I don't know, I have no idea.
I can hardly see a thing.
Fireflies!
Light the way, my friends.
Right, let's head back down. So, yeah, some of this seems really just... We've gone beyond the we've gone beyond the stage of just knowing what we're doing to just working with whatever, you know, works. That's a bit of a shame because I feel like that's actually a step away from what we used to do in this game.
Fire making first.
Oh, okay.
I need to find a way to ignite the gas.
Oh my god, okay. Way to ignite the gas. Oh, for Christ's sake, we've come all the way down here for nothing. I didn't know that was a thing. Let me just double check. Yeah, this whole thing seems one piece except for that one little bit there. Got nothing over here. Nothing lying around. Okay. Jalapenos, eat them and breathe fire on it. No, no, the hot fruits were in Deponia. That's different. It's like he keeps going on about a tool for the TV. I thought coming down here we might find like a toolbox or something and that would be helpful, but no. So God knows what the hell we're going to be using to take apart the TV with. Fire. Do. I don't know what burns. We've spoken to Trude again already. TV isn't going to do it. Now before he keeps looking at this clock saying there's something weird. Don't like the stairs, no.
There's something funny about that clock.
I don't know. That's such an arbitrary statement. Something odd here. What? What is odd? What?
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash.
That's fair.
I don't want to take this.
It's the same thing. Okay. What is this here? There's something, but it doesn't interact. It highlights something there, right there. That's so weird. Okay. Hang on, let me just double check our room. I know we've been up there several times and stuff, but see if there's anything new to interact with in some fashion. Right, no, not that. Looking for cogs.
I don't even know where to begin.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. Now.
Oh, yeah.
Then that
That's a long conversation to have again, so don't worry about it. There we go. Door. Right, nope, no cogs. Nope. 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 A lot of nope going on. See, that looks flammable. There must be something ignitery there. No, same thing. There's tools. There's literally tools right here. Okay, well, there's a pair of scissors, but it's better than nothing. I'd rather open a TV with a pair of scissors than nothing at all. Oh yeah, that's his glowy goo, which we can't do anything with. We should have put that in the jar, and that would have let us walk around down in the basement. Maybe something at the mine for the dynamite? I don't think I can get back to the mine, but it's worth a try. Let's have a look. I think we probably can't get back there because our path through led us to the underground area, but we also blocked the way, so we essentially made it a one-way system. So since there's no way to get back there except... Well, first of all, we lost our coat hanger, you know, that ever required item. No, we can't go back there, unfortunately.
A meteor crashed down on the other side of the lake.
Oh yeah, it seems like the meteor was literally just to turn green so that the woman would call us pale and give us some vitamins. that was entirely it. Oh yeah, is that up there? But we've already recorded that. These boxes are annoying me because we should be able to open them, but we can't because they're locked. But I don't know where we get the key for it. He won't use these because this leads us back into there.
I still cannot believe it.
That leads into there. Sorry, that leads us back to the underground place we somehow came through with the other guy, and that's hello, thank you. He won't go back without the device, I guess. Hang on, does any of this light up separately? No. Right. Okay. So. I guess we could speak to Truder again and ask what she's got to say. If we ask her about maybe okay. If we ask her about, you know, getting the item back again, maybe she'll provide something new, like an item swap of some description.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
Real deposit.
Would you mind looking for my real deposit?
Come again.
My massage rod.
Your what?
Never mind.
No. Okay.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh, got a light.
Got a light?
Sure thing.
God
Here
damn it.
go.
There you go. You were right.
Never mind.
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Jesus, that was it. We literally just had to come upstairs to ask for a light. Okay. No problem. Okay.
I can hardly see a thing.
Back downstairs.
Light the way, my friends.
Hello? There we go. How do these things even support their own weight? Haven't seen much. I guess it doesn't have to be a matchstick. But at least I understand. Good old Truder. Exactly! Right, yeah, light. It is a lighter though, apparently. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Fruit. Yeast?
The recipe mentions malt for the mash.
We'll put the malt in first then. Jesus Christ.
This looks promising.
What's the point of giving me the options if you're gonna... It was definitely the something.
Only one
last.
more ingredient.
There we go.
Yikes!
So I guess theoretically you can get to this stage without having all the ingredients, maybe. Maybe? Oh, then again, he did talk about not interacting with it, didn't he? So... Ah, here we are. There's a random bottle here. I'm sure that didn't light up before.
I'm going to take a sample. For science.
Now wait 5 years. Exactly. Oh, gold. The soul travels. But eventually enters the flesh again. Fair enough. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I expected just to wake up and go, yeah, it's perfect. Not be somewhere else entirely.
Whoa. That is some mean spirit. Alcohol? Never again. Wasn't I carrying some cool gadgets in my pockets earlier?
I don't know. I can't access the inventory. That's still the weirdest thing to me. Stop motion flight. Yeah. Exactly. This is the longest PSA I've ever known.
What the?
Oh my Jesus
Wow.
Christ. Oh, they went from fireflies to snow. That's interesting. Okay. Ah,
God bless, what's this? Did you ever see the likes of it?
What's going on? Where are you
Winter's come
heading?
in really
No
quick,
time
apparently.
to lose. Don't you see the cold front? I have to go to the weather station.
There's a weather station here?
Well, yes. Don't be silly.
That sounds like
What was that?
Gretchen's voice. You doing a separate character? What was that? Oh my god. What do you mean, what was that? That's a bit harsh. It was a person. It's okay. So, right, so, I mean, that was a weather station hint, so let's just do that. Because I think they're all technically weather stations, but I think this is probably a prominent one because of its general position and the fact that it has like one of those little twirly wind monitors on it. Does nobody have any shoes? Did they not have any shoes?
Locked.
Okay. Yeah, they will share shoes. Share shoes. Shoe share system. Oh, okay. So...
I wonder what that is.
Well, it's a weather station. Okay. Interesting, I guess. What was the point of that then? Oh, did we do this one already?
I've already made an...
Yes, we did. Oh, okay, he's going to replay it.
The platform further uptown,
Through the
leaning on this
valley.
rusty rail, knows I can let my gaze wander
Shore across
freely.
the mountains. Breathe in and out. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, it said winter hasn't gotten there yet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it said go to the weather station, and then there's nothing here. Did I go in the wrong direction? Different weather station I should be looking for? Don't know. Maybe now we can talk to this guy and give him some more booze or something. Here we are. Just tick the boxes
This
we
one
can.
is on you, boys.
Exactly what I need. Thanks. Enjoy the show.
I've never heard anyone start the word exactly with an O before, but fair enough. Ooh. A show.
End of the world or not, I can't miss this gig.
Sure. Okay. Step Right, walk past the gallows, found peace in my garden. What any of this means. Oh look, there's the person we're looking for. But this time of year, etc. So exactly. I was thinking that. I was waiting for more of it to come to me. Dance, everybody. Oh look, and there's the doctor.
Tomorrow you'll be free, and I promise, like fire, you will rise.
There's the other doctor.
And I awake.
Is that even Gretchen? What is going on here? He's not meant to be here.
To the universe, the tricks to breeze and hover above this rushing world.
Okay.
And it could be so good.
Is this the ending? I don't. No, I mean it shouldn't be, but it only seems like it. Like they're making a thing of it. It's a secret ending. It just suddenly shuts out. That's it. Everyone died dancing. Oh, yes, we get to choose each verse. Interesting. Come closer, lie to me, stranger. Will you ever forgive me? There's no way out. I've got to be honest. I wasn't really paying attention. Died of boredom. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention to the whole of the last verse, so this probably won't mix well. No. Come closer. Why not? Sounds interesting, intriguing.
Come closer, lie to me, stranger.
This one's for you, Gretchen. Oh, that's... How did he die? Got torn apart by wisdom. That like the ultimate mic drop. Don't forget to drink, everybody. Speaking of, I just remembered I wasn't going to touch that drink because it had a hair in it. Ugh. Never mind. Better that than dying of thirst, I guess. A guitar solo, Jesus. We don't need more of that, surely. The sun is always rising when all the stars have fallen. Oh, well, the stars are falling right now. Do it. Wow. Lovely, I know. Oh. Sprinkle snows. Sprinkles snow. You know, like hundreds and thousands of snow. Here with the dog cat. Ooh, no. God knows. Don't worry, I think it's at the bottom of the drink. I don't think I got to it, but it's a big old tub of water. I just happened to notice it and I was like, ugh.
Whether cracks will light beats darkness, and you'll be able to.
Who are you flexing for? Relax.
Grow strong, grow strange, grow crooked.
Cricket.
May the sun be proud.
Oh my god, it's all a snowflake.
There are little wonders everywhere. They just need to be found.
I'm just curious what purpose this is serving. I mean, it's really long as well for an interlude. What are we going to get at the end of it? We have the sponsors. Yeah. We'll do the music for your game if you put us prominently in the centre with no interruptions. Alright. Custom Trüberbrook snow globes. Cool. Filled with real snow. Oh, it melted. Wow. God knows what would have happened if we asked for the guitar solo. Jesus. Is that an accordion?
They won't be needing this anymore.
No, we all know.
Perfect. An important component of the quantum discriminator.
Is it? Oh, that must be the input of some description. So, what is someone who plays an accordion called? An accordionist? Yeah, I guess. I can't think of it put any other way, but that sounds wrong for some reason. An accordionist. We all know accordionists only ever have one use, and that's it. They're done. Brand new accordion, please. Okay. So, I guess we might as well see if we can actually attach a singular item to this as we go. We've got the input. Do you know what? That would have been the perfect time. I wanted to have a look at the settings to see if I can adjust the bitrate. That might be why things are spiking so much. During that interlude would have been the right time to do it, but whatever. Right, yes, we can. Okay, we can add items as we go. Oh.
That should work. Neat. That's a good start, isn't it? 3 pieces left.
Right, so it's a keytar. Oh, okay. Into quantum accelerators. It's something to do.
Right, another pinch of calcium?
Oh, okay. What's going on in there? Yeah. Nothing? Okay. It's so frustrating when we can't see our inventory. I have no idea what I could potentially be doing. I just have to kind of wander around and interact with things and see if I've got something new that works. Just recycling. yeah, exactly. Okay, so we've got the interface. We need the power supply. We need to get into that, but we don't have any tools for it. I think the basement is done with. I interact with everything down there as far as I could tell. It'd be a bit dickish to put something new down there and not tell us. Yes, we need a power supply. We need that quantum thingy there, and something else. Like a hammer. I don't know. See, he keeps going on about this funny grandfather clock. Pick that up and smash the telly with it. I don't care. You know. It's not difficult, but it's probably going to be like a screwdriver or something, I kind of assume. But I haven't seen anywhere with tools that would be the thing that's going to do it. It seems like everything else we interact with is giving us all these random things that are not how to open a TV. And then when we just had that weird flashback to the weight is wonky? Oh, what, on the clock? Oh, well, okay, that's nothing new up here anyway. you think maybe there's a small item on it, like something different, and I haven't highlighted it? That might be it. Had that before, so let's have a quick look. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right place on it. I'm taking it as one large whole object, and I'm missing something on it maybe. Come on, get closer. Move the camera. There we go. Right, okay. Oh yes, I see what you mean, yeah. No, because normally sort of when it highlights stuff, the things that aren't highlighted are still, you know, still unhighlighted, if that makes any sense. Now this whole thing is just one big object that's not any different. No, okay. It's worth a look though. Anything on the TV stand out? I need the right tools, like the open button. No, okay. No, I can see what you're saying about the weight being weird, but he won't let me do anything with it. So, I guess again, if that's not up there for the weather station, let's go somewhere else. Getting around this stage is kind of a pest. Let's go somewhere else and see if another flashback happens or something. I don't know. There are other weather stations all around, so maybe we'll get a notification or something or other at them. But there's one right here. Can't do anything with it. But let's click on it anyway, see what he says.
Locked.
Okay. Then we exit. There's one back in the swamp as well. There's that weird glowy one. Exactly, yeah. She's still selling the tickets despite the fact that nothing seems to be happening. Thought they'd all run out and the draw was taken, I think.
Locked.
Right. Still can't do anything with that, okay. Can't... No, we've already done the body there. Call the birds, why not? See, it was kind of weird before that we got progress by doing something completely random. Hang on. Again. More crows. More crows! No, okay, fair enough. Nope, crows don't highlight or anything. If I go over in here and slap it and it's got a crow on it, does anything change?
Locked.
No, okay. It's worth a try, I guess, while I was here. This is my pun.
Ahoy.
Which I must be, you know, verbally active with. So we can call the crows here again, I think. Do it, why not? Let's keep going. Do all the things until something happens. Grab a crow. They look more like vultures from here. What's going on? Nothing stands out. We've still got the tree, which we can climb, but there seems no point in doing so because we did that earlier. Oh, okay. I really don't want to repeat the same actions just in case something changes, because that seems really pain. What's this? Oh, it appeared on the map.
There is no bad weather, only the wrong clothes. I wholeheartedly have to agree with this saying, Beverly. I am standing on top of the Klumpen, apparently the highest elevation within the surrounding low mountain range. If you wanted to, you could describe the clothes that I'm wearing as perfectly unfit for the current weather conditions. After a short walk, I have reached the local weather station.
Right, okay, so when they said yes, there's a weather station here, it appeared on the map, but I got no real notification. I just have to use my eyes. These stupid games expecting me to be observational. Did the song change? Do you know what? Earlier on, when when I climbed the tree again to speak to the guy who had nothing new to say, I swear I tried a different song and it still dropped the rope down. So I think whistling anything works. Unless somehow, miraculously, I picked the same thing twice and I didn't realise. It's snow. What's going on here? Okay.
Frozen stuck.
Right, okay, fair enough. We won't have that spade then.
It's merely a conventional weather balloon, not a flying saucer.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, hang on. Oh, we can use the vitamins to pick... Okay. The vitamins give us strength for some reason. I don't know how, I mean... Right, okay. We have a spade. Smash the telly with it. Bonus. No, okay. Right, so we have a person here. We have a thing over here. Ooh, what's this? Thing, tell me what you are.
It's a tank, most likely full of helium.
The helium tank, okay, cool. There's a ladder here. Use ladder.
I prefer to remain on solid ground in this kind of weather.
Fine, don't then. Okay, talk to the person, see what's going on. I could
Hello?
use that, exactly, yeah.
Good morning. I didn't
It can't
see
be
you
healthy.
At all. Please excuse the frosty welcome. Madonna Lücke. I'm with the Meteorological Society.
Tannhauser. My pleasure.
Oh, or is that Trude's voice actor? It sounds very familiar, like they've used someone else again. What's with the weather up there? Just start at the top, I guess.
So what are you doing here?
I'm observing the weather.
So anything interesting about the weather?
Well,
Interesting way of putting it.
actually, I'm in Trüberbrook because the weather here is so inconspicuous. Quite your
Conspicuous.
statistical average weather, if you will. But this afternoon, I was thunderstruck. The ordinariness has disappeared.
And now the ice is cracking under your feet?
Exactly. And I'm in a haze how that's even possible.
It's dawning on me what you're trying to say.
Ah, I see. You're slowly falling, huh?
Okay. I'm not adverse to entire sentences filled with bad puns, but those bad puns weren't bad puns, they were just not puns, really. Not easily. Thank you for coming. That's no problem. See you soon. Yes, have a good day, have a good afternoon, whatever it is you're up to. Take care, and I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you for being here. What are you up to these days?
So what's the weather up to these days?
Just look. The weather's gone completely mad.
It's mad.
I just can't make any sense of it.
Send it to the
How
sanitarium.
did that go again? When thunder in September rumbles?
Next year will be woe and jumbles. Winter comes, the north wall crumbles. Farmer silent curse. Remember the farmhand on the maiden. Farmhand on the maiden stumbles. Definitely.
The farmhand on the maiden stumbles.
Come on, that's ridiculous. Okay, what about September winds? Believe me now?
Relieve taking about. Means icy soil that's hard to plough. Make crazy cows go meow. Spoil the first. Beaujolais Nouveau. Finest Beaujolais. Cows go meow.
Will make creative cows go meow?
No. Come on. You seem a bit clouded.
Okay.
For how long have you been out here?
In Trüberbrook, you mean? The project is running for 6 months now.
For how
Oh,
long?
no,
have-
damn it.
The
Sorry.
project-
I slipped. I didn't mean to press the same one.
So what are you doing here?
I'm opposite.
So
Anything
anything
in
in
the weather.
But this...
And now the ice. It's dawning.
I...
Oh, okay. We can't
I'll be
reenact
leaving
that
then.
sentence. Okay,
Of
never mind.
course.
The tower hosts an impressive array of measuring devices.
So this has nothing to do with those boxes, all of which I thought were, weather stations. Well, I think they still are, but
Now this looks cozy.
what's the point of all of them when we've got this place? Ooh, record about it.
In Trüberbrook, up on the Klumpen top, the art of meteorology is in full swing. The current microclimatic developments in this area seem to have sparked scientific interest.
Okay, yes. Where are you going? So we can't go inside. Okay, cannot go inside. So we picked up... Oh, maybe we can use the shovel on the meteorite. That might act as a power source because it's glowing? Is the tank separate? No, it's all one interactive object here, seemingly. Still got the ladder, which he won't use. Got up here, well, all around. Oh, under the weather station, sorry. One over here. No, it's a nothing. Well, sorry, it does count as the whole building, but you have to highlight the building for it to even show up. Although I can walk on the stairs, he won't go inside. Okay, I'm going to head back to the whatchamacallit. The where's my face? Where's the... Oh, that's the outside. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to the swamp. Wow, yeah, this is a lot of... See what Nevik meant last week. There's a lot of wandering around. I'm going to see if we can use the spade here. Or shovel, or whatever you want to call it. Yep. Yes, we can. There we go. We're going to dig this up for some reason.
Let's get down to business.
Probably say it is.
A space rock from outer space.
Well, that's handy. Normally where it should need to come from. Right, yes, and this is what we use the trophy for. Hang on, first of all, look at it.
A space rock from outer space.
Right, okay.
I'd probably be the first human to touch it, but not with my bare hands.
Sport. Okay.
Come on, be a good boy.
It's a rock.
Perfect. Another component for the quantum discriminator.
Right, okay, power source. Done. So let's attach that and see what changes, because I bet probably adding things makes things progress slightly.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. All the way up here. There we go. I kind of wish the rail system was was on the map, just because it's this end. It would be easier to travel to. Whatever. Shove a space rock in it.
Woo, yes. I'll try with this one. We are halfway through. Only 2 pieces and counting.
Yeah, this is an interesting Hulk origin story. Oh no, okay. Danger is imminent. Yes, you, Gretchen.
Core temperature at 15 million degrees Fahrenheit. Check.
Sounds good. Right, okay. So what's the... We still got 2 bits left to go. Oh, we took them up, right. That looks like a satellite dish. We should just be able to take the one off the wall, surely, but that's probably the bit that comes out the... Oh, his coolant is the last thing I needed. So we need the bit from the telly. Marshmallows in it? Yeah. And coolant. And he says something about water won't do, so it has to be colder than water. I mean, which is fair, but...
They're having a blast out there.
Damn them. Okay. God, that light, wow. Fire extinguisher? Maybe. Haven't seen one, but that could be it.
There's a brown tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator.
Yes.
I can't open it without the right tool.
Curse you.
Lainey's left her favorite spot, after all.
So we've got a whole new area and it provided one thing, which was a shovel. Now granted, we needed it, but that whole new area, and now that we've used that, we're no closer than we were before. She's in the clock. Yeah. What's in the clock? Still no shooting. Don't understand why we'd be doing that. What the hell? Okay. I still don't understand why this bucket is up here. Have I got anything to... No, all I can use is the crows for it.
This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
But I don't understand to what end. I mean, we could maybe use a bucket. I doubt it. I mean, can't interact with the smaller weather stations because they're locked. This could be from there. From where? Sorry. Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at the time. Well, the two things we need are the particle accelerator. That's in the TV if we can get a tool to open it. And then there's the weather station. Right, okay, I get you. Yes, yeah, because it does look like a dish. But, like I said, I think that's the particle accelerator bit, which I assume is probably going to be disc-shaped. Or dish-shaped, sorry. Like this weather balloon, maybe? No. And then there's the coolant, which, you know... Helium is a pretty good coolant. You won't climb.
I prefer to remain on solid.
Yeah, okay. Screw that. Talk to them again?
Hello?
Good morning.
Observing the weather. How long have you been out here for a while? Right, okay.
I'll be leaving then.
Of course.
Nothing neither. Aurora Borealis. Hang on. An idea, actually. I haven't pushed the extremities of the map. Let's see if we can go any further. No, we can't. Okay. It's always worth a double check. Code phrase? For what? This person here, and they don't read. September moving cows. Oh right, okay. That's what I thought, but I can't recreate that sentence. So I think it was just a bit of a joke. I don't think it really came to anything. Because get it right or wrong, I can't sort of, you know, redo it. I'll head back to the tree. Why not? Oh, we're coming from a different direction. Interesting. See, here's the thing. Last time I did Ode to Klaus, and I'm pretty sure we did Symphony 5079 before. Or was it Trüberbrook? Let's try this one anyway. Yeah, see, I mean, so that's definitely a different one even today, even if I didn't get it different before. So, seemingly, whistling anything drops the rope. Newspaper here, we've got a ladder here. Oh, there's a ladder and he won't. Can't be bothered to climb. Who climbs like that? I know. I wonder if maybe. I thought I scoured this place before, but maybe I missed something that could be used as a tool. And it looks like the kind of guy that would have a, you know, a tool to be fiddling around with stuff. That there is a map. Oh god, yeah, the
no way. Brass is my kryptonite, and contact allergies are nothing to joke about.
Light shade? Yeah, it's just the light. It talks about.
This light bulb is wind powered, 100% clean energy.
Yeah. Ooh, oh my god. What are his legs doing there? Bloop, bloop, bloop. All over the place. Got a sleepy squirrel for seemingly no reason. Could talk to him again, I guess. Let's just see if he has anything new to say.
Special Agent Hans Tannhauser. I'm with the FBI.
Very funny.
We can still say these, so maybe we have to say one of them. So you ask him why he's living out here, and he's like, it was quite obvious that to escape the people I would have to, you know, be in the middle of nowhere, basically.
Crikey. You must have been down the deepest depths of the rabbit hole.
Of course I have. If you look at the ancient Sumerian and Babylonian writings, you will see a pattern emerge that... Ah! You hear that hum? Stop it! Make it stop! Stop, stop, stop! It's them! They try to slowly drive me insane with their atomic radiation!
Okay.
That sure sounds a lot like science fiction to me.
Well, it's all arcane theoretical physics, blending modern science with occult magic. They are trying to establish a connection to the southern pole of Saturn using Birkeland currents. Birkeland currents, ever heard of that? They flow through the Earth's magnetosphere out into the cosmos in form of an electric plasma stream, a twisted helix, a conduit right up to Saturn, to free the entities trapped in there. If you look at the northern pole of Saturn, you will recognize that shape, the hexagon.
Oh, DD, welcome. Hello, thank you for looking as well. What are they? Oh, I hope you're having a good day as well. Welcome, everybody. So we spoke to him. If it didn't reveal anything new, ultimately.
I think I've heard enough. Nice talking to you.
Feel free to visit me anytime. We can go into all the details.
Sure, I wanna. Streetlight powered by air of passing cars. That's interesting. I mean, obviously that's not necessarily applicable everywhere, but in obviously high traffic areas, that's free energy. Interesting. I like that. That's pretty cool. So somewhere like middle of London was never going to go without cars, but when you've got somewhere like our area, you know, depending on how much it requires, you know. It is, but he won't touch it. He will not pick it up.
No way. Brass is my kryptonite, and contact allergies are nothing to joke about.
Yep. We are unfortunately going round in circles a little bit here. I wonder if it's going to be Truder to save the day again. Hey Truder, have you got a screwdriver, you know, the right size to open a television with? Well, yes, I have. Gloves, exactly, yeah. I used to work with a guy who had a nickel allergy. He had to wear gloves when handling certain things. He used to just tell people it was all sorts of crazy stuff, so that it just sounded more interesting. Right, okay. We've been up to the sanatorium. There really is nothing up there unless it changes for the sake of it. We've been up to the weather station again. Nothing new up there either. Trees where we are. Swamp. The only thing that's there that we haven't touched is the weather box station, which we can't open any of them because we don't have a key for. Try wandering around here again just to see if anything new pops up like it did before, because we've got things like this and this, I'm assuming. Maybe.
The next city is like 1,000 miles away.
Right, yeah. We have looked at these before.
A nation split in two.
We can kick this again, I assume, by the looks of it. That sounds painful. Yeah, but we don't need more fireflies. So it's all good.
A swarm of fireflies is gathering around the broken streetlight. Maybe they think it's their god. I wonder what it's like to be a firefly.
Okay. I don't think they think fire, you know, the light is their god. I don't think they have a god. I reckon it's probably just, you know, they're attracted to light. God, it's so weird. You got anything new to say, do you think? Oh no, we asked her at the
Hey,
beginning.
sweetheart.
Good evening.
And goodbye.
I'll be leaving then.
We have a map here, not that it's ever been very
A
useful to
hiking
us.
map of the region. The upper section has been torn off.
Yes. And these are the thingies we cannot open. The Weathermer stations.
Locked.
Okay. Back into town. Start talking to people. See what they say. You. Explain yourself. Arr. Happened to your leg. Sailor scared of water. Yeah,
I think
none
I'm
of
needed elsewhere.
Take care.
that. Is it smaller than I imagined? Yes. We can't talk to him. We can undo the machine, but we've already done the machine. That's how we got the trophy. Can't talk to her, but we can pick up more nuts.
I think I have
potentially.
enough.
No, okay. We can talk to him. See if any new topics come up.
Baron,
I'm at 12
Mr.
o'clock, okay.
Tannhauser, good to see you.
the pleasure is all mine.
Enjoying the festivities. We said that. Named Lazarus Taft. We asked him last week.
I
That's
need
all
to be
fine.
on my way.
Until next time, Mr. Tannhauser.
I still have no idea what he said because I was talking over it last week, but that's fine. One of these days I'll go back and have a look.
Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like candy floss. Sign up here. We can put crows up here? Oh yeah, I think when we did this before it broke the satellite dish and that's why the kids stopped watching the telly. Okay. Oh no, okay, it's different. But not helpful. Thanks. These crows. There's still that bucket at the other end. Oh no, okay, that's not even her. So we can't interact with her at all. So she still stood there for no reason seemingly because, as you pointed out, shoot the bucket. With what? Oh, with the gun game. He won't interact with it, unfortunately. Take a meander up here again. See if there's anything new. Shoot it! Very literally going round in circles. Alright, so this, he's going to be like...
I'm not going to use this thing again.
No. This. Already dug it up. Bonus. We've already done that. Look at it.
You can see all over the valley. From this distance, I can only imagine what's on the other shore.
You don't need to. We've been to the other shore, or at least near it. Got all of these here. We can interact with the weather station again, but it's locked. We've got this here, which he won't use because that takes us back into the bunker. Someone stole the meteor. Yeah, we did. That was our power supply. That takes us back in the bunker. He's like, no, I'm not going back unprepared. And then there's that thing, which we've already looked at. And that's the same thing. Okay. The only person we haven't spoken to again is Truda. See if she can help. Because why not?
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
Ask her about that. She doesn't like it. Ask her something else.
I would like to ask
What
you
else have we got
something.
here?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh no, Lazarus Town. Okay, yeah, she knows all about that.
Never mind. I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tannhauser.
That means nothing. Can't do anything here. What is this again?
Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the restaurant.
Right, okay. Not very useful, but still. Clock, no use. Food. Doesn't want to touch it, but click it anyway.
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash.
Have we got... No, new tools yet? No. And da-da-da. Can't do anything new with this. Click it.
I don't even know where to begin.
Oh damn it.
Don't worry.
It does the same thing every time. Okay.
This
Nope. I kind of assume that if he actually needed any of this, he would have picked it up already, because, you know, adventure game rules. So we're looking for the bit in the telly and a coolant. Part of me thinks we need the bucket for the coolant. I just don't know how to get it because he doesn't interact at all. Maybe it's a matter of getting things in the right order. And maybe we call the crows to the bucket and then try to use the gun range thingy. Maybe that's worth a shot. Let's give it a go and see what happens. So maybe when you were saying shoot it, you were right. I just didn't realise how. Maybe, we'll see.
Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Yeah, but... See, the little girl has disappeared, so I thought, well, maybe we'll get to challenge her. And that's how we'll interact with it. But no, because she's not here, but I don't know how to do anything with it. Okay. No, I don't want to speak to him again. Ugh. The only place I haven't been again is up here. I don't think anything's changed, but
I'm not so sure about that.
no. Okay. I honestly don't think there's anything new here at all, despite the size of the place and this seemingly pointless, grandiose door. I don't think there's anything else to do here. There seems to be a place for names.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
It's a leech tank, I think.
An aquarium full of leeches?
Yes. Lovely. Doesn't appear to be anything going on here. Oh, that's what I'm thinking, but nothing works. Just no interaction whatsoever. And yeah. Oh yeah, because there's... I forgot there's a button for highlighting objects we can interact with. Maybe we'll do that in some places. Make sure I'm not missing things.
Sanatorium Paradiso.
Although those...
What a strange place.
Red X's are tiny. Jesus. Okay. Liquid helium. Yes, it's much colder. But again, I don't know as if we're going to be able to... Well, we can't interact with the tank. He just says, something along those lines. Right, okay, let's have a look here. Wait, hang on. Why have we got 3 things here? What's this here? Right, that's an interact, and then... Why is it highlight twice? What is this? Hang on, let's just look at the different things.
Now
no
this looks
frame rate.
cozy. Now this looks cozy. Now this looks cozy.
How weird. This whole thing is highlighted twice. So very weird. You'll restart. That's fair. Yes, I apologise. My frames are probably dropping quite a bit. I'm getting quite a few warnings about it. I'll tell you what. Hold there for 1 second, people. Nothing will change for you, but at the moment, I'm just going to see if I can change... Right, yeah. Cannot change settings whilst live, yeah. I reckon my bitrate might be a bit too high. That is. I'll have to change that for next time and see if that changes. Because I upped the... Right, long story short, I upped the bitrate. Didn't actually change anything, but I forgot to drop it down again. So, that's possibly it. So, I apologise if you're getting terrible frame rate. That might be it. It's not worth sort of restarting now, because we're going to be ending shortly. But, anyway, never mind. Okay, right, what was I doing? I was holding space to see what we can interact with. Tank, you'll look at it.
Pardon me, is that helium in
Oh,
your
Jesus,
tank
is
by
that
any
what we
chance?
gotta do?
Exactly. To fill the weather balloons.
Oh, for God's sake, you were right. We had to talk about it first.
Hey, please don't steal my helium.
The inflatable!
Hey, please don't steal my helium.
Oh, damn it. Okay, hang on. Maybe we can ask to borrow some. Maybe we can pop the balloon somehow?
Good morning.
Sponge some helium off
I don't
you.
want to rain on your parade, but could I sponge some helium off of you?
It is the helium tank.
Well, helium is extremely valuable, especially up here. What exactly are you up to?
I want to use it as a coolant.
As a coolant? That would not work at all. You would need to lower its temperature until it becomes liquid.
I think it'll work out all right. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. After all, I am a physicist. So, could you spare some of your gaseous helium?
I can provide you with some of my helium if you do me a favor in return.
A tit for tat, I can do that.
Would you mind venturing down to the village and send a telegram to the headquarters?
The village?
I can't leave here right now, by no means. No one is going to believe me ever. I'm sitting here, year after year, nothing happens. And then, suddenly, there's a flash. Aurora Borealis in Trüberbrook.
Sure.
In the name of academic merit, I have to help you.
Oh, thank you so much. The guest house down in the village has a telegraph.
Oh. Okay. Ooh, okay. Messaging. Viewpoint temperature? Form of height. Okay, why are we looking at this? Where does this come into it?
I'll try to remember.
Thanks a bunch, Mr.
Oh, no,
Tannhauser.
Jesus.
Mr. Tannhauser.
Should I have taken a picture of that?
Thank you.
Hello?
Good morning.
Could you repeat the message?
Could you repeat the message, please?
Of course.
Simple answer. Photo. Done. Okay.
I'll try to remember.
Thanks a bunch, Mr.
Tannhauser.
Yes, yeah, there we go. Okay. Ooh. But wait, some of that was smudged. We need to know that before we can continue? Okay. Wait. It has a... Where? Where does it have a telegraph? I assume we're just talking to Truda. Or is that up there? Because Truda's just dealt with everything. So I assume she's like some kind of a first contact for all of these things.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
I'd like to dispatch a telegram.
I'd like to dispatch a telegram
Maybe guess
on
it
behalf
numbers?
of the
Yeah, maybe.
meteorologist on the mountaintop to the Meteorologic Society.
Oh, yes, of course. Shoot.
It is her.
Well.
Oh, right, okay, hang on. Jesus, yeah. Where are we? Okay. Right, so it is 07 something 4. So this must be 20 because that's the only one before it.
07204.
And then it starts at 10 something 2. Oh wow, okay. Oh wait, the station number was 10. Oh my god, that was up on the oh, this is Where did I call it in the picture I took today? Damn it, no I didn't. It's written on the side of the station. Was it 403 or 433? I think it's 433.
10433.
I could have. If I'd looked at that closer, I would have worked out. And it's 2268.
2.
Oh well, I guess we'll know if we get it right soon.
0 8.
That's the last thing we had to guess. 401. Oh, yeah, sorry. 0018.
40018.
It could be here a moment. 09. Oh no, 10. Wait, what? Just had the 40018. Oh, 18109. Right, I lost track of where I am.
18109.
00030.
00030.
04103.
04103.
Oh, that didn't take long for an answer. Let me read it to you. Data inconclusive.
Damn it.
Stop. Please verify
You
all
done fucked
data.
up. Oh, God.
Stop.
Curses.
Sensational. Stop.
Thank you, Truda. I will deliver the message at once.
Oh, well, maybe it was not. If we get up there and it's not 10433, then we know we've gone wrong. Interesting. Come on, keep going. Keep moving. A weird scrawny man, isn't he? I never really thought about it before until I had to see his legs all gangly around. Hey, 10433 bonus. Okay. Whew.
Hello?
Good morning.
Do you know, ridiculously, I do have a pen and paper. I just didn't want to write it all down rather than take a photo on my phone. But it didn't occur to me that, obviously, I didn't read the whole thing because I'm a slow reader generally. So I glanced over it and I didn't think the station number, which was right there, would be necessary. Answer for headquarters.
Here's the answer from the headquarters. Data inconclusive. Stop. Please verify all the data. Stop. Sensation? Stop.
A sensation. Did you hear that? That is quite a sensation. Just one more thing, and you can have as much helium as you want. Here, grab the screwdriver, check on my stations. There are 3 of them, and get me the measurings. Please, I can't leave, by no means.
Where are these stations of yours?
Well, there's one by the lake, another one in the village, near the lookout, and the third is far out in the swamps.
All right.
Thanks a bunch, Mr.
Tannhauser.
Mr. Tannhauser. Thank you.
Like he has a lead tied to his private. Yes. Yeah. He does. It's rather unfortunate. Okay. We're not going to do the weather stations first. We're going to do the TV first. Since I am sure they won't sort of put us in a corner where we can't use the screwdriver later. But if we need the screwdriver, I'd rather use it first anyway, get that bit done, so to speak, and then we'll go off and look around all the weather stations. And one of the weather stations at this end anyway, so we might as well. Screwdriver. Don't mind me. Your television is fine. Well, okay. I don't think that's how that works, but sure.
Perfect. Another component for the quantum discriminator.
Done, I guess. Woohoo! Finally. Oh, hang on. Come on, just move this screen. There we go. No, okay. Just checking. Just checking we couldn't use the screwdriver on the clock for whatever reason. Do. Okay, finally, right. See, when it says they were locked, I thought we were looking for a key, because that's what you would assume you would need. Not
Let's
just a
see.
screwdriver.
Wind direction, wind speed, precipitation. It's pretty windy up here. Temperature? Air pressure? Relative humidity? 2 more weather stations to check on.
Okay. So it's windy on the mountain. Okay. That's the only thing you really stated. Not really helpful, but okay. This is weird with his legs. It's so strange. Okay. Then we might as well grab the one in the swamps. Why not? Come back. The other one, and that's it. We'll do one, then the other, and we're done. See, everything's so easy when you narrow it down to simple commands.
I bet she doesn't come out here on a regular basis. Let's see. Wind direction, wind speed, precipitation, temperature, air pressure, relative humidity. Only 1 weather station left to check on.
Okay, so he's not giving us anything to keep track of. There's nothing to remember for her. I guess we're just gonna go back to her and say, yeah, we looked at them, it's fine.
Ahoy.
I like the fact that the menu,
let's see,
stays in
direction,
place.
Wind speed, precipitation, temperature, air pressure, relative humidity. Hygrometers aren't supposed to be so close to open waters. Got it. That's all I need.
There we go, nice. Yeah, I like the fact that, say, like when he's moving, I clicked on that and the menu stayed focused on this. It didn't just like lock to the screen or something, so it wasn't sliding around all over the place, and it didn't just go, no, you're moving, we can't do this. So I like that. That was handy. It means I can multitask to a degree. Where are we going? Up here. Because it's kind of strange when he's moving, he won't sort of interact with other things of sorts. Doesn't highlight anyway. Got your measurements?
I think I've got your measurings.
Oh, that's incredible. Can you smell the Nobel Prize?
No.
I've got to take a closer look.
Oh, wait, what?
Ah, yes. Keep the helium. Take as much as you want.
Bye? What the fuck? Her people need her, apparently. Okay. Well, we only need this much. Bye!
Now it's filled with gas. Perfect. That's the last component of the quantum discriminator.
You don't have to wear it. The last component, wow. I wonder if we're close to the end. It may be worth just holding on. I knew those prizes were made of chocolate. Yeah. Most people are crazy enough, it doesn't seem like they'd be fussed if they were made of chocolate. Seemingly. Alright, back here again. Hello. just imagine Grey Man just wandering through town wearing an inflatable ring. Just as he goes. Just a Mary fucking Poppins, y'all! I don't think he actually... No, he doesn't even swear, does he? Because, of course, that's a Marvel film. They're not allowed to swear in them, except mildly, which they shall try to get away with. Right, coolant. Get that stupid ring off. There we go.
Great idea.
Turns into a tank.
Almost there. 1 piece to go.
We're going to get an update? Yes, yes, we are. She beats it. Oh, maybe we shouldn't be watching it this time. Oh, right. Time is running out.
Synchronized tachyon impulses. Yes. Check.
She's really taking her time. Right, last piece. The shooty gunny thingy.
Thanks. Perfect. That's it. Hans, we got it. The quantum discriminator.
I'm kind of waiting for this guy to screw us over, despite the fact that we've already been double-crossed once. Maybe it's just, twice shy and all that. This becomes Stargate. Oh, well, you see.
Projectory matrix.
I don't know.
Check.
This is some kind of weird interdimensional portal.
It's
They call it the Saturn Gate or something like that. So it's close to Stargate. It's nearly there. Chapter 5. Exit Planet Earth. Oh, okay. Don't know how many chapters there are.
This place.
Oh, yeah.
Fascinating.
Point-and clicks usually aren't very long, are they?
Hello?
And
Everything's always left.
over here.
Or did we go
Where?
right once?
Lazarus! Don't leave me.
Yeah. Take you into the void and
Space
just leave you.
pilot,
Oh, hello.
we have to hurry.
Is that the little girl?
Tannhauser this way.
Ooh. Oh, hello. Is this a decision or just what? I don't know. Oh, just talk to them. Okay.
Barbarossa? I only constructed him to oversee the station when I'm out for dinner.
Remember the spruce cones.
Spruce cones? Oh, we talked to them all. Okay.
Can you see the real world now?
Oh yeah, she thinks the real world is in the telly.
Welcome to the rabbit hole, Mr. Tannhauser.
Oh god. Now that's a greeting. Welcome to the rabbit hole. Portal? I guess? Pretty cool.
What was that?
Oh, and we're just back here immediately? Wow, look at the size of this Keytar gun we've got. Alright. Go inside. Hang on. We talked to the computer again?
Barbarossa.
Oh, no,
Barbarossa,
because she
wake
shot
up.
it, didn't she?
Ouch, that's not looking good.
We're not going to get this door opened without Barbarossa.
Oh, we need him functioning anyway. Okay. Bums. Oh yeah, with the planet bowl.
Let's have a look at our patient. I'll try a reboot. Reset, repeat, rewind.
Wasn't that a Tom Cruise film? Oh no, not quite. I'm so witty. Okay, so, well, I clicked on the door originally and then cancelled. It wouldn't have worked anyway, so that's fair. Let's fuck some shit up. What the hell is she wearing?
Didn't I suggest settling your horses?
Gretchen, please, listen to us.
Better make haste, guys, or else...
But all this gentleman wants is to get back home, through the portal.
Oh well, this thing has barely enough juice left for one more leap. And that will be mine. Sucks to be you.
We can't let you go on like this.
Can't you see? You are destroying everything around you.
Oh, I couldn't care less. As if there was anything worth preserving in this rat hole.
What's wrong with you? I never thought you could be like that.
And that's exactly where you were wrong, Bambi. You don't even have the slightest idea of the immense power this portal yields. My life's work. All these years of searching and poof, there it is. You even let me right here, you stupid oaf. Oh, let me tell you, if my mother could see me now.
Your mother?
My mother. I'm only going to fill you in so you don't have to die in ignorance.
Andy?
But if you still didn't get it, I'll take it slow for you. My mother built this facility.
Oh.
All of this is her work. She
I thought it
is
was
the
her in the picture,
Millennium
but it's not. It was her
Cooperative.
mum. Okay.
I'm going to head out and find her on the other side, and you ain't gonna stop me.
I understand you, but does that justify taking the whole world with you? We have to find another way, Gretchen.
What's in this world for me anyway? I don't care. It has brought me nothing but pain and sorrow. Where I am going, another world awaits. Many other worlds.
We can't let this happen.
Ma'am, step back from the console.
Before things get dirty.
Okay, boys, enough is enough. I warned you.
Dolores will now take navigational control.
Acknowledged, Gretchen. Navigational control
okay.
on. Dolores challenge phase 1. Head her up and move her out. Power stride and ready to go.
Lazarus!
Okay. Hang on, can we click the portal? Shut it down. Oh, what the hell? Oh, we teleport to things. Okay.
Intruder alert.
I don't know what I'm doing. Is that obvious? Oh, what the hell?
I can't reach it.
What the hell happened? We clicked that.
Intruder alert.
Click this.
Intruder alert. Memory overflow.
Okay.
Lazarus!
No, okay. We shoot the portal again. This allows us to teleport around. Go up here. And for what? Right, okay, no. We can click the portal, please. Why did we undo this if we need to put it back again? I don't know what he did. Oh, is that one inside? This. Better shoot this guy. This is like some of the other puzzles. It's very slow. Like everything you do often just requires having to repeat yourself in some fashion. I think I'll go to this one because I know there's one out here. But that one might be last. Oh, actually there's more over here, okay. What's the point of calling the
I can't reach it.
Right, okay, yeah. What's the point? Come on, over here. What's the point of calling the robot in? If he just goes, nope, that didn't work. And why does this thing shoot rainbows? That doesn't make any sense to me. Right, so we're in here. Look on this thing. I sort of undid it. I don't know why.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Yeah.
Memory overflow.
Okay. So I can't click on her. I can click on him, but that's no good. I don't want to click that in case it undoes this thing again. I'll go up here and see if I can interact with the portal now it's been rebuilt. No, I can just shoot it. I have no idea what's happening, but you can hear it. Okay, fair. It's do you know what? I can see it and I still have no idea what's going on. So we could talk to Gretchen. Or we can shoot her from this angle, but it doesn't seem to help.
I can't get close enough.
Okay, well that's why. Right. Okay, so we can get into the field. We teleport in. We interact with her. I was going to say we touch her, but that's weird. But it's not use. It's like, I guess it is use actually. It's not use an object. We click on her.
I can't get close enough.
What do you mean you can't get close enough? She's right here. Hang on. What can we interact with here? Console. Okay. I can, yeah. Shooting the portal allows me to teleport around the place for some reason. So that gets me into the sphere, the left of the sphere or the right of the sphere. Lagging a bit, yes. I reckon that's my bit rate. I'm sorry. Can't change it whilst well, you know, you can't change it whilst you're streaming. Even the preview does look a bit horrendous. Yeah, it's weird. We'd have to stop streaming to reset it. Oh, okay. So using the console again. My voice is fine. Excellent. That's what matters. Let's face it. We go in. Oh, did we just? Oh my god. Okay. What's happening? Where is my voice? Hello? What is going on? Statue looks like Gretchen. Yes, it does, yes. What's with the buildings? Oh, damn it. I was expecting a voice. What did he say? Even here he's asleep. I reckon it's probably all the particle effects on the previous screen haven't helped. But maybe changing the bitrate would help. Like I said, I can't do that right now. Yes, the Baron. Going over here does nothing. Okay. Oh, missed it. There we go. Ooh, Jesus. Bright sun. What is this place? Take my weapon. Oh, hello. How is you? Welcome to maybe the end of the game? Sneaking in. Oh, a lunch break. That's alright. We've, yeah, a lot is going on. Difficult to explain because I don't know myself necessarily. Well, I think it's safe to say this is none of the people. Because we're just here. We turned into, I don't know if we were meant to be squishy or a statue. We sound squishy. I can't do anything with it. Well, I mean, actually, maybe now that I've looked at her, I can do. Oh, hang on. Yes, you're right. Now that I've looked at her, I can interact. I think it only gave you glass, magnifying glass before. It is. Oh. Oh. She did break. We didn't mean to do that. But the stream's been good. It's been alright, yes. Just,
Stop it.
Yeah, stop it. Shoot her. Shoot her.
What in Schrödinger's name was that?
Oh. Okay. Then we...
You won't stop me.
Then the robot comes in and pushes it in? No.
Intruder alert.
Oh, maybe I was too slow on that. Streaming has been good. It's been a bit choppy because of technical things. So was I?
Damn it!
Oh. Okay, maybe no. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing here exactly.
You are making a huge mistake.
Let's be quicker about this. Right, okay, so she's paralysed of sorts. Yes, he knocks her in. Wow, she screams for eternity? Jesus. That's pretty... Oh no! Whatever your name
She's
was.
probably going to be lost in that network of worlds for all eternity.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
I think she didn't really mean it that way.
Push her in,
I
we
feel
just
sorry
did.
for her. There was no way around, though. Otherwise, she may have destroyed my world. Goodbye, Gretchen. Barbarossa!
That was probably too much for him.
Okay,
The circuits had it going. Thanks, Barbarossa. You were a true friend.
Scouts. Honor.
Oh, it's a shame we weren't much of one,
Thank
but
you,
whatever.
Hans, for everything. I have to go home now.
Lazarus, wait. Will we meet again?
That I cannot say. But I would like you to know there were so many timelines where our paths didn't cross. Which is why I feel particularly happy to have been a part of this one.
But I still have so many questions. This is my life, my work. It means everything to me.
I may have answers for you, but if I stay, I will die. Would you come with me?
Come with you? You mean to the great beyond? The big empty? The nether realm?
Well, surely you know where you're going.
The eternal darkness?
Ultimately.
Into the void?
Yes, I really mean it. Come along with me. That would be so fantastic. You and I traveling the galaxies. Let's journey to the stars. It will bring us oneness with the universe.
But how can I?
Just come. Don't let yourself be confined to the boundaries of your own self. Let me open your eyes. I promise it would grant you a much greater understanding of life and of the universe itself.
Please do not leave me here. How the...
Oh wow, okay. Wow, do we want to... Right, okay. What do you people think? I have my own sort of idea of this, sort of how this would go. I get the feeling, obviously, we just got two ends. Where do we want to take it? Do we leave and go off into the galaxies and explore to our heart's content whilst leaving everything we know and love behind? Or do we stay behind with all the things we know and love and, I'm assuming, probably fix Barbarossa? Or at least save him in some fashion? What do you think? What are you on about Amarillo for? deep Amarillo. What am I meant to get from that? It makes no sense to me. We have to die? Who has to die? It's a bit harsh, isn't it? Also, thankfully, this is not a timed one. No views? Any ideas? You retry with the other choice without signing up? I have no idea. You would stay, but up to me. I would stay as well, to be honest. Oh, I get you. Sorry, okay. Scout's Honor. Wow, okay. Sure, sorry, I should have put that together. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, I would stay as well, because, yeah, the galaxies might be cool, but, you know, it's a bit... naming all those places. Oh, I see. Right, okay, thank you. I'm way behind on my thought process there. I don't know. I don't know when... I mean, it auto-saved when we were here last, when you travel through a location. But I don't know if it'll auto-save at the end or not, but... let's just take it. Let's stay behind. That's my vote. Yes, I understand, you know, we're all the things we're not doing, but... let's at least help the computer if we can.
Will I be able to return?
That I don't know, but look around you. The human species is only focused on destroying and consuming everything.
Aren't you human?
Gretchen, these scientists, the cooperative, you are better than that. We are awakened beings, Hans.
I would really like to, but there's so much left to do here. I'm sorry.
Surely if all that is good in humanity leaves, you're dooming the rest of humanity to fail.
Leave me for good, my friend.
Although I'd also like to point out, me and Gretchen went through the portal to somewhere. So I don't know why there was only ever one journey in it when we both fell through in some fashion. Wow, the end. Nice. And we're loading something? Oh, we're loading the credits. That's what Oh, well, there we go. I'm glad I didn't finish too soon, because I was like, oh, time's getting on, should we finish? Now we got right to the end. Bonus. That wasn't a bad game. I liked it, especially since I caught it on sale. Definitely not. Thank you very much. It towards the end, this particular sort of stream, it got real kind of got a little grindy of sorts. You know, that whole sort of walk around, just see what works. I guess at least this game had something going for it in the fact that you don't have an inventory as such. You either can or you can't interact with something, and that was Visions of Floating Meteorite. I think that was a big saving grace, not having to just take all your items and use them on everything. You know, that kind of stuff can get real old real quick. Thank you very much, Summer. Thank you for being here to see it. Yeah, it didn't make much sense to me. That's fair. That's fair. It is not. I mean, that end was confusing anyway. I mean, it didn't. You know, I think some of that was just sort of thrown in there, gobbledygook to make the game end. It didn't really make much sense anyway, and a lot of it actually wasn't answered. I mean, there's no real conclusion as to what exactly. Headbats, thank you very much. There's no real. Oh.
There's nothing wrong with your oil pump. Could be something with your hyperdrive engine.
Check before we took off.
Let's see. Oh, look at that. Interdimensional stone chip in your quantum leap compensator.
We are in luck. A new hyperdrive is around 29 spacebucks these days.
Just a minute. Hear that? Purring like a kitten.
Or a fox.
Thanks, I guess. Will I ever be the same again?
Just like I told you. It's more like an upgrade.
Gretchen?
Yes, Dolores?
Is it far?
No. No, it isn't.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. The kid just seemed to disappear. I assume she's probably in another room somewhere, but you know, she didn't go out and play shooty things like anyone else would have. Nick off now, bye bye. Thank you for coming, don't worry. Have a good rest of work. And yeah, and the clock. So weird. I mean, there were a few things just there for the sake of interaction, which is interesting, I guess. You know, it's a nice little sort of flavour to it, but it doesn't. But it does just lead to more questions. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the doctor. You know, we went through that whole rigmarole of proving we're not an alien or whatever. You know, I don't know, robot from the future or whatever it was he was looking for. But we don't really. There's no explanation as to why he was doing that. What did they do that suggested that, you know, he would need to be doing that? Because we didn't see any aliens. We saw an alternate dimension, theoretically, and that was it. But surely in an alternate dimension they can still be humans. So, you know, his tests were irrelevant. Why the crows? Exactly. Again, I think that was just one of those things. They threw in additional reasons to use the crows, so to speak, just for the sake of, you know, saying, well, we Tannhauser Hoisington. Interesting. Oh god, is this did the squirrel sleep? No. Did the paddle boat come back? Yeah, well, we left it at the dock. We were the one using it, weren't we? There's no reason why not. Yeah, I think with like the crows, we just sort of, you know, you could use them in different places just to kind of confuse you, so that when you did eventually use it in the right place, you went, ah, there we go. That's what I needed to do. Wow, this is a lot of people. Slaytanic. I've got no mouse here. I think that would be funny to show. Very importantly, who won the raffle? Well, seemingly we all did. We just not necessarily in the right order. GG anyway. Thank you very much. Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You were right on so many things I wasn't. Like, I probably would still be looking for that damn helium tank, which all I had to do was like look at it, and then, you know, the rest of the game continued. That's kind of weird. I think sometimes how you can have something so well, what's the word? Like, you know, it's not obvious that you would interact. It's not intuitive, unintuitive, I guess. Right, with the one I was looking for. That you could easily just walk past it, and the game can bottleneck on that one thing you haven't done. I always think that's weird when that happens, especially considering the fact the rest of the game ran so smoothly, really. There were other times when I had no idea what was happening, but it worked, so I did it. And then there were other times when I knew exactly what was happening, and it worked. I hate it when you think, that makes perfect sense, and then that's not the answer, because they decided to, you know, moon logic it. It's just like it is sometimes. It really is. I mean, it's also a matter of maybe being you know, thorough. I guess at times they expected everyone to just look at everything you would look at, and for some reason I didn't, probably because I looked at it and went, well, it's just a tank. But I thought I had looked at it, but maybe somehow I skipped it. All the do. No, this is all I'm assuming probably backers, but this is where we get to see a second look of all the names we didn't bother looking at elsewhere. You know, all the books and all the plaques and all that kind of stuff.
Where the cracks where light beats darkness, and you be able to breathe with lust. Grow strong.
It's not my kind of music, but I think it fits the atmosphere pretty well. It's interesting. I could see what they were going for, but it feels strangely short now. I feel kind of like, I don't know if the ending was rushed, or whether it's just because there's still so many questions it just doesn't do anything, you know? I love that. Fraggle with an @ sign in it. That's fine.
You're of it.
Elijah Dumpling Edmonds. How are you? YM Chung TW. How are you meant to say that altogether? Now just wondering whether it's worth skipping. Do we want to see if we can see the other ending? Or should we leave it with the ending we got? I mean, it may be, you know, we can't do it again, maybe, yeah. But it might be worth having a look to see where it loads us. Hopefully not too early. But even if it is, I guess it would only take a couple of minutes to burn through. Berlin-Brandenburg. Medium board. Wait, so it wasn't funded by all the backers? What's going on? Try it? Okay. So many backers there is. Yeah, it's like Lord of the Rings here. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, but I once tried. Well, I did once watch the extended version, and the credits took 20 minutes, and it was just insane. I remember sitting there, just watching these names scroll by and thinking, "I'm still only at B. This is insane." Just kept going and going. It's madness. Thank you for making the game to play. Yeah, it was quite nice. I liked the aesthetic. I enjoyed the general principle of it. The story was a little confusing, but still fun and funny. Most importantly, I liked it. It wasn't bad. Okay, so start game. 6:55. I don't know where that puts us. We're in chapter 5. Let's have a look, see what it says. Oh my god. Apologise if you can hear my stomach, it is rumbling like mad. Right, it puts us here, okay. Let's see how quickly we can burn through this as an idea. Oh, okay, this might even be after we come back through the portal. It is, after we fix the portal, that's a bonus.
What
just the
holding
craziest
us
thing.
name was that?
Is she paralysed this time around? I think she is. We send him through, he knocks her, bonus. There we go, okay, yep, so we always have to do this bit, okay. It is an interesting style, it's almost like 3D generated claymation, isn't it? Wow. That's actually quite a harrowing scene.
She's probably going to be lost in that network of roads for all eternity.
I think she didn't really mean it that way.
Okay, I can't skip the
I
start.
feel sorry for her. There was no way around, though. Otherwise, she may have destroyed my world. Goodbye, Gretchen. Barbarossa!
That was probably too much for him.
Those circuits had it going. Thanks, Barbarossa. You were a true friend.
Scouts. Honor.
Thank you, Hans, for everything. I have to go home now.
Lazarus, wait. Will we meet again?
That I cannot say. But I would like you to know there were so many timelines where our paths didn't cross. Which is why I feel particularly happy to have been a part of this one.
But I still have so many questions. This is my life.
You
my
saw
work.
the timelines?
It means everything to me.
I don't know.
I may have answers for you, but if I stay, I will die. Would you come with me?
Come with you? You mean to the great beyond? The big empty? The nether realm? The eternal darkness? Into the void?
Yes, I really mean it. Come along with me. That would be so fantastic. You and I traveling the galaxies. Let's journey to the stars. It will bring us oneness with the universe.
But how can I?
Just come. Don't let yourself be confined to the boundaries of your own self. Let me open your eyes. I promise it would grant you a much greater understanding of life and of the
boundaries of your own
itself.
self. I don't know what that's meant to mean.
Please do not leave me here. 10. How?
I'm sorry, but in canon ending, we stay behind, he's safe, it's fine. So, let's leave. Let's see what happens.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but I'm a terrible human being.
Beverly, something just came to a closure. I suddenly have a notion of everything being imminent. That it has all been decided already, for now and forever. I'll come back for you once I'm done here. I promise.
Okay. Wouldn't it be worth leaving the tape recorder for someone to find, so that she can get that? Ooh, gangly legs again. Temple. Right, okay, there was that. Let's see what... there must be something else going on. I wonder if it'll just cut back to her again, though. Wasn't that... yeah, we had like this first bit of... credits. So, anyway, second credits. All good, all well, and... Did it feel like there was less to that? Sort of less conclusion of sorts, really. I mean, obviously, there would be more of a conclusion to staying, because that's the end of it, and this is the beginning of something new, but... I don't know why. Out of the two endings, that one felt almost tacked on. Like they said, hey, he could also go with him. It's like, yeah, okay, I must go, my people need me. And, we walk through and gone. Roof music. Interesting. Yeah. I preferred the first one. I prefer the Stay Behind. It just, the band from another place. Interesting. Catering. Crew. Location. Is catering high in game production? I mean, isn't that just like a regular workplace? Don't everyone just turn up with a packed lunch? or go out to McDonald's or something? I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with your oil pump. Could be something with your hyperdrive engine.
Ah, same thing, okay.
Check before we took off.
Let's see. Look at that. Interdimensional stone chip in your quantum leap compensator.
We are in luck. And your hyperdrive is around 29 spacebucks these days.
Spacebucks?
Just a minute.
Reminds me of
Hear that?
Spaceballs.
Purring like a kitten.
A million spacebucks.
I guess.
Oh, his little box up on the top is cool.
Again?
Just like I told you. It's more like an upgrade.
Gretchen?
Yes, Dolores?
Is it far?
No. No, it isn't.
There we go. Fade away. Can I, No? Oh, okay. Someone was called Axel Boxhammer. It sounds like a cross between a heavy metal star and a porn actor. Oh. Anyway, that was that. So God knows what the next game will be. I haven't decided yet, but all being well, I might be back Thursday. It might be another skip this Thursday because I've got some stuff to do to prepare the house for having one of our radiators moved. Or not moved, repaired and replaced or whatever. Which means moving a whole bunch of furniture, and that might just do me in, I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah, so thanks very much for coming, everybody. Tell you what, let's cut to something sort of intermediary. There we go. This is our little fan art page. Thanks for coming. all being well, thunderstorms maybe, yes. That might be happening as well. Jesus, I've got to can't hear over the music, which is still playing to me only. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. No, thank you for coming and watching, and also especially thanks for the host. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sorry about the frame rate, everybody. It was all a bit screwy. Like I said, I'll try and fix that. Hopefully, be well next time. Yeah, I don't know what the next game will be. Maybe Thursday. Almost certainly next Tuesday, at least. I don't know what it will be. Probably another adventure game. It might be something. I don't know. Forgot about that sticker. Exactly. Raiding, of course. That's an idea. Where's my internet? Watch the frames tank horrendously. Who have we got on? Glad you're here to remind me. I always forget about raiding, even though I just mentioned it from someone else. Got another zombie playing Silent Hill. Sips, X bonus. Unless anyone has any recommendations, I've got no one I follow is on, so no real idea. It's not the kind of game where we can follow on with someone playing the same, you know? And unfortunately, you can't, well, I don't think you can actually search Twitch by adventure game. That's not much of a tag, but whatever. So yeah, okay, well, all being well, stream again Thursday. Robotron. Ooh, who's that? Have a look here. Went to the gym. It's not worth it. Okay. Have a look here. Yeah, good. Desktop audio's off. Bonus. Stupid adverts in the way anyway. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, Jesus, I'm going to repeat myself like a billion times here. Yeah, appreciate you all coming. I appreciate glad all of you enjoyed the game. All being well, be Thursday, or at least next Tuesday. Don't know what we're going to play. There are some other games that are not adventure games that I want to span out to, but I like the idea of keeping adventure games to Tuesday, so, you know, I tend to knack myself there if every Tuesday I'm on an adventure game and then I don't play Thursday. Well, whatever, you know. Okay, what's this guy like? Okay. Hurricane Man, first diverse, wholesome yet awful. Okay. Steely Streams. Shot, this game is still playing in the background. Can I just close that? I don't need it. There we go. Steady Streams, what are they playing? Oddworld, do you know what? Just because they're playing a game, I think we'll go with Steely Streams. If nobody minds. Let's try that. Okay. Oh god, hang on. Raid. Oh, of course my computer's tanking horrendously because I've got two things running at the same time. Let's start that. Invalid username. Oh, because I didn't take the thing off. Okay. I'll get streaming, you know, better one of these days. Come on. Oh my god. Wow, this thing really... Right, there we go. Come on. Catch up. There we go. Anyway, okay, yep. See you, Summer. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you all being here. And, yeah, have a good afternoon. Take care.